When you're young and in college, there are lots of challenges. You have the academic rigor of your courses, right? And so there were days where it was really hard sometimes, but, you have to keep pushing forward and, keep doing what you have to do and keep your eyes on the prize, that you're doing this because I truly believe that education has the power to change lives. And
I went from Xavier, the premier HBCU for pre-med students, to a PWI for medical school. And oftentimes you will be challenged, you will be marginalized. There are micro and macroaggressions, and what they didn't realize, one of the things Xavier instilled in you was a sense of pride. And no matter what they said or what they attempted, I was confident. I went in confident because I knew what I knew. And I had this sense of, I came from an institution that it fostered brilliance. It fostered excellence. It challenged us day by day.
We realized that we wanted to have a collective impact, that even though we had been blessed with education, that we had been invested in by the rich soil at Xavier University, our family members, our cousins, our nephews, people in the neighborhood we grew up with, they weren't as blessed to have these experiences, and they were in the same spaces in which we begun. And we realized that the duty was on us to create more opportunity, to bring resources back to our homes and our communities and our neighborhoods and our families, so that other people could then begin to progress.
Activism can happen anywhere. You can be an activist wherever you are if the way that you are engaging your work and your life and the world around you is in a way that seeks to and with intention works against oppression. Now, there is oppression everywhere. And that's why there should be no shortage of people engaging the world through the lens of activism, because there is no shortage of oppression that needs to be overturned. There's no shortage. It's everywhere. There are layers of it. There are layers of it. There are intersections of it. And so as much work as there is to be done, it means that all of us have a part to do in it. And what it is all of our responsibilities to figure out what that is and how we are supposed to navigate. How are we supposed to contribute to making a more equitable and more just society? We are responsible for being more ethical than the world we grew up in.
I think just from being very involved since my freshman year in different organizations throughout my time there, I think that always helped me want to give back to others even after I graduated, and continuing to do that today. I think that's the mission of our founders at Xavier, and I think as a Xavier Wright, you have to continue to do that.
We have all got to do and figure out all of the things that we can involve ourselves in. Activism, like you said, is more and can be more than just protesting in the streets. And thankful to the folks who protest in the streets, because listen here, thankful for the frontline folks, but everybody has a role to play, and you're responsible for finding your role.
I go into spaces where there aren't many of us to open the door to bring more of us. There are several boards that I sit on, and oftentimes I was the only. And that's a problem. That's a problem, especially when you say you want diversity and you want inclusion. Those are words. Where are your actions?
Hey, we got to love each other. We have to build the capacity of this really important relationship of loving God first and then loving one another. because truly we are our brothers and sisters keepers.
There is nothing like being part of the Xavier family. And what I mean by that is get to know the people who you're in school with, get to know your faculty members, get to know alums, because I can't tell you how many times I've gone, I've lived all around the country, I've traveled the world, and it's always refreshing when you say, I went to Xavier University, and somebody pipes up, I did too, and we have this immediate connection.
You are around some of the people who become your lifelong friends, who become your business partners, who are people who will invest in you, folks that will hire you, folks that will support and mentor you. And these are people that you're going in the cafeteria, you're going into the UC with every day. So please don't take that network for granted and be able to trust each other.
Girl, you can do this. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you want to do, it is possible.
Make it count. That sounds really, really both cliche, simple. Listen, if you keep that intention in everything that you do, to really and really understand what making it count means, it will never fail you. Always make it count.